Hey guys, Chicago Digger here. I had a seated hunt a couple weeks ago with the IMDA, Illinois Metal Detecting Association. It was their first annual 2022 Chicago Dig Fest. It was kind of cool. I was fortunate enough to win a new detector, and it was the Nokta Macro Legend. Looks like a pretty nice little detector there. I bought a snakeskin for it, so it looks pretty, but I'm going to give it a try, see how it works out here. Never used this before. I was playing with it. I put a personal setting in here. It's called the God mode. So we'll see. I'm going to try it out, and sorry for the sun there. I'm standing in the sun. See how it does. I'll let you know. I'm going to go give it a try right now. Okay, so for my first test, I decided to bring this thing to Clad, what I call Clad Park. There's it's a park where it's a campground. There's a bunch of people that congregate, and there's all kinds of junk and clad in the ground, but it's my first high signal. Well, I've got many high signal, but this is, you can see this or not. Sorry, it's coming up a 40, 43. So I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to dig it. It's really loud. And we'll see what it is. I'll let you know in a minute. Okay, so that 43 signal was two pop-tops in the same hole. So that's, I guess I'm going to have to learn the signals here. It's not as high as I thought. It was definitely garbage. So, okay, well, I'm going to keep going on and try to learn what this thing is telling me. So, all right. So now I've got a 50 signal. If you can see, whoops. See that? All right. I'll dig that up and see what it is. Okay, so that was a quarter, just a Clad quarter, which I know there's millions of these here. So that came up with 50. I was a little off on the target though, a little off on the hole, so it was really shallow too. So I guess I'm going to have to really pay attention to what this thing's telling me. So let's see if I can find something a little bit higher. Alright, so this signal is a 53. I don't know if you can see that the sun's really bright. I'm going to assume that's another quarter, which is probably even more shallow. Although this thing is showing it at, let's see when I pinpoint it. I really don't know how to tell how deep it is. According to this thing, it's 6 inches deep, but we'll see. I'm going to dig it up and see what it is. I'll let you know in a second. Okay, I had a really hard time pinpointing this one. It was close to the surface again, but it was 2 quarters stuck together, so that's why it's such a high signal. Alright, so the quarter signal is right around 50, I assume. So, again, this is Clad Park, like I said, so I know there's tons of quarters in the ground. But, alright, I'm going to try to figure out this pinpointing stuff, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I've been digging up a lot of Clad, a lot of quarters. I'm just trying to figure out the signals on this thing. I just had a really hard time finding a dime. It came up kind of weird here. It's a 45. But it's screaming, so I thought it was garbage because the garbage has been coming up around 48, 49, 47. So, like I said, I'm still learning, but it's getting there. I mean, it's doing a good job. I've been finding, I got a pocket full of Clad so far, but I'm still trying to determine the signals here. So, I'm going to keep digging a little bit, let you know what I find. I was getting another high tone. I thought it was a quarter, but it turns out this is a ring. I think I crushed it a little bit. Kind of cool though. It's got some decorations on it. I think it's silver. Because it rang up, but then again, it does look like a junker. It's not stamped. But it was coming up pretty high there. It was around 40, 50. I don't know if it's stamped or not. It's definitely silver-ish. It's some kind of metal. Looks cool. Let me see what that was ringing up at. No, actually, that was only ringing up at 37, 38. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to have a hard time holding the camera here. But, yeah, cool. So this thing's doing a pretty good job. Is it as good as my Equinox? I don't know. I mean, but I'm just not used to it, so I don't know. It's definitely different on the tones. So I'm going to keep digging. Let you know if I find something else good. Get back to you when I do. Alright, I just dug up another dime. Right here, it's just a Clad dime. Everything in this here is new. There's really nothing old here. At least I haven't found it yet. But it's reliable. There's tons of Clad in this park, so it's a good test bed. But I guess this thing is 47 for the dimes, or 48-ish. Oh, yeah, because that's what it keeps ringing up, about 40. Actually, it's looking like about 45, 46. All right, so 45, 46 is the dimes. Trash is real close to that too, so I'm going to have to find a way to filter that, but yeah, so far so good. I'm digging up lots and lots of clad, so I'm going to keep going. I'll get this thing down one way or the other. See what I find. All right, so I've been hunting probably for about an hour now, maybe a little over an hour. I'd say it sounds pretty good. I mean, I'm still learning the signals on it, but it gets. I had some deep signals, some iffy signals. Like I said, this is all clad in here. I didn't expect to find anything old. It's just a public camping ground here. But it did climb quite a bit. I mean, in the short time I've been here, like I said, I'm still deciphering the signals here, but the thing hits quarters dimes like it ain't nothing. I found a piece of silver, so it's not too bad. It's doing good so far. I mean, like I said,